This programme will bring you all the action in the quarter-final between Simon Coupe from North Lancashire and Fylde, winning their Merit event earlier this year, and he's up against Jimmy Hynes, who won the British Parks Merit in August. Coupe, who is the number 5 ranked player in this competition, also won this event on this green in 2014, and so is the big favourite going into this match.
And welcome back to the Waterloo Hotel in Blackpool for quarter-final coverage of the 2016 Floor Fit BCGBA Champion of Champions event. This game's between, in red, Simon Coupe, well-known player from the North Lancs area, qualifying for this event, winning the North Lancs and Fylde Merit and the George Masters down in the West Midlands. Playing in blue, that's Jimmy Hynes from Manchester, who won the British Parks Merit on this green, coming through a very good field to win the prize that day. Both had 2 excellent victories to get to this stage. Just going through the gap there. Jimmy Hynes has caused an upset in the last round when he squeezed past Tommy Johnston, well-known and popular bowler, who always runs well in this event on other competitions on this green. Simon Coupe came through quite comfortably his first 2 games, beating Nick Burridge in the last round, and he's one of the favourites to win this event. It was Jimmy Hynes that scored one at the first end, and he'll be setting the mark at the second end of the game. Green's in beautiful condition, really nice at the moment. Not a blade of grass out of place on it, a lot of work gone into it. The weather's just holding, a little bit overcast, a little bit cool and breezy. Really good conditions to bowl in. Decent lead from Jimmy, nothing more than a foot from the jack, and Simon's just pulling up short. Jimmy playing full of confidence, not worried about anyone or anything, just bowling, which is sometimes the best way to play your best bowls, just nice and relaxed. Simon, a lot of expectation on him, one of the top 5 players in the game at the moment. Overplayed that ball, gone out. Another 1 to Jimmy Hynes, 2-0. Simon actually on good form on this green. Just recently made the last 8 of the Waterloo Handicap, and also won the Charlie Tattersall Memorial event on the 31 up competition. Came through 5 tough games to pick up that first prize. Of course, Simon's a former winner of this event in 2014. Beat Steve Morrie of Cheshire 21-8 in the final, and lost in the final himself in 2012. The outsider that day, John Finch. And at the minute, it's the outsider Jimmy Hynes who's playing all the bowls. Leading side touches certainly helps anyone's cause in a competition like this. Simon's got to reach with this first ball. Just played a length, just tightened the line. Now then, Jimmy need to get another, so Simon can't strike. Has he got one? I think he has. Yes, made another, plenty of gap. And there's the green. Simon striking, playing through, missing. Another 2 for Jimmy Hynes. Great start for the outsider. 4-0 to Jimmy Hynes, a British Parks Merit winner from Manchester. No point in changing, going straight back across the green, finger peg, bias to the crown, 35 yards. Nice simple mark, put them close, let your opponent deal with it. Needs to run away. Let water in here, a couple of yards short. Shouldn't be near enough for a man of Simon's calibre. Very, very talented player. Another one that's won virtually everything in the game. Won the Waterloo twice. He's won the Champion of Champions, the All England. You name it, his name's on the trophy. Jimmy, on the other hand, relative unknown. Names sometimes don't matter, it's all about the bowling. Should be a 2 for Simon to get off the mark. Can't believe he'll miss this opportunity, but he's pushed it out. He pushed it out. Stops anywhere though, surely it wins. Surely it makes another. Jimmy's having a good look at these. Conceded anything, took that one out. Looking for second. Calling for measures. A little bit of a break. We'll see who's in momentarily. Should have been an easy 2. We'll find out. It's like a slack band, just the one to Simon, missed opportunity. And joining me in the commentary box this afternoon is Graham McGarry.
Well, this is an interesting game because there's a hot pot favourite, there's no doubt about that, and Simon Coupe, winner of many, many tournaments, knows his way around the Waterloo, every blade of grass, against Jimmy Hines, who's just gone about his business very, very quietly, the British Porks champion, and had some excellent results to get to this stage. Can he produce another one? Well, he's got off to a great start, as that scoreboard says. 5 ends played. Hines in blue 4, Simon Coupe 1. But Coupe banging form at the moment, Andy Cairns.
Oh yeah, he certainly is. As I say, he's run well in competitions on here just recently. Well, he's just knocked the jack off. Too accurate with his lead. Probably saved his ball would have been going off otherwise. Simon's come to class fields to win big events. He'll have been used to this atmosphere. Jimmy won't have played in front of a big crowd like this before, I wouldn't have expected. So it's those things that really make the difference. Not all about sending balls, it's about what else is going on, and what a great lead that is.
Fantastic lead. 55, nearly 60 yards. Tricky part of the green. Coupe leads 6 inches in front of the jack. He's going to test Jimmy Hines of what he's like on the longer length, and early signs are there that he's struggled to get anywhere near reaching that distance. So he's got to rectify it, got to put it right. But Simon Coupe, who started off with a 21-13 win in his first round game, and then obviously took out Nick Burridge, who made the first shock of the tournament when he took out Graham Wilson. Well, he beat Nick Burridge in the second round to set up this quarter-final clash against Jimmy Hines, and he'll just be looking to save one, Jimmy Hines, I would have thought, with his second ball. But he looks to me as though he's adrift, and it could be a cheap 2.
Yeah, he's not sure to save there. Whipped round the corner at the last minute. Look a long, long way off. Take that ball out and have a good look at it. Maybe having the measures again. Simon's eyes are almost painted on when you play him. He's clueless if you ask him who's in.
All right, is that it? Yeah. Okay. Even when he's in himself.
Oh, he's a nightmare. Who's in, Simon? I don't know.
Well, he didn't need to worry about it. Coupe reaches for the corner.
Yeah, this is Simon's standard tactic. Plan A, go a distance, put them close. Let your opponent worry about it. Very difficult mark. He's putting the jack fairly deep in the corner. It's on a swinging mark. It's very easy to get tight, but if you're anything outside the road, it'll just run dead straight. And this is a real good lead again. He's leading really, really well at the minute.
Yeah, going to really pressurise Jimmy Hynes, who got the first few points on the board. Simon Cowpe now finding his way around to near perfection, but there's a response on here.
Yeah, Jimmy can reach, don't worry about that. He's a great player in the corners, and what a ball this is, by the way. That's how you reply to a ball like that.
Absolutely fantastic from Jimmy Hynes.
He's a man who won't be scared of going in the corners. Simon won't know Jimmy at all. He will never have seen him before. He won't know his strengths or weaknesses. And Jimmy is a good corner player, make no mistake of that.
21-14 winner in the first round against the Welsh Merit champion Graham Bennett. Then he saw off a man who's won quite a bit here at the Waterloo in his career, Tommy Johnston, 21-11 in the second round. He's line one with a ball that has absolutely been brilliant. He's got the last ball in his hand at the moment, yet to deliver.
Yeah, just got hit with another jack from another end, so he gets to resend it. If he gets another in here, the
crowd will be uproar. The crowd will go.
I don't think Simon would be overly happy after playing that lead. It's bad enough that he's one down. Yeah, good effort. Didn't want to be overly played. Take the one.
It's been a great sporting occasion. Terrific spirit from the bowlers. The crowd's been in tip-top form. And we've got a game on our hands because Jimmy Hynes, the British Parks Merit winner, has got his nose in front against one of the real fancied runners to lift this title, Simon Cowpe. We're at the 10th end completed, and Simon Cowpe is 5-8 down, yet to deliver the jack.
Yeah, he's giving this a really good quarter thinking at. Can't decide where to go, and has decided to come back to the northwest corner just in front of our commentary position. Just trying to test Jimmy's green knowledge out. Does all sorts of things in this part of the green. It pegs, then it goes back against the bias. Downhill finish. Now then, Simon, you've turned your back on this. You don't like it. Well, it's not the world's worst lead, but shouldn't be good enough to count. But like I say, it's a tricky part of the green. Good road with this. Just needs to run. It's further than Simon's.
It is.
That's all it has to be at the moment.
And that's a good ball because you have to be a perfect weight, otherwise it goes past the jack. We know what happens at this part of the green. They drift into the gutter. Unless he reached.
No, he hasn't. He's short. Oh, Simon.
Jimmy will see clear route to getting two.
Cheap two.
Two to Jimmy Hynes, his supporters, big cheer from in the crowd. And Simon Cowpe now knows that he's got a game on in this quarter-final. Trailing 10-5. Down to the east side of the green, right down the middle, the west stand. And a finger peg, 35, 40 yards, laid a bit short, good road but well short.
Simon's turning over again. He did this last time and missed the road entirely, and I think he's missed it again, but tight this time. I'm not sure why he isn't following it, Jimmy. It's not a hard mark.
Looks a bit disillusioned with things out at green level at the moment.
A little bit ill at ease with things.
That's right. Jimmy's played out, same road, will want a yard and a half in it, missing his own, should have a good ball. Has he missed his own? No, he hasn't.
He would have had.
Now then, can Simon Cowpe rectify getting the land right first of all? Well, he's certainly adjusting with the land.
Better land.
They're shouting, whoa.
Better land. Can it miss that ball? Yes, it can. Oh, gone a lucky man. Could have easily been wrecked on those balls.
Yeah. He will count the one. He'll be happy. His hand goes up very high. I think he is still a little bit annoyed at what happened earlier in the game, but he's got to put that behind him. Simon Count 6, Jimmy Hynes 10 in the quarter-final of the Champion of Champions tournament. Started out with 32 players, now down to the last 8, and some top players still battling hard to win this prestigious title. Count goes down. Nice delivery out, changing his scenery of the green this time. It looks to me as though he hasn't played a silly ball either in that tricky corner. It's gone past a little bit, but making Jimmy Hynes think now before he delivers.
Can't be so bad, this. On a great road. Just needs a length, and he's got one. What a good response that is. A lot of support in the crowd today, Jimmy.
Yeah, big good ball, Jimmy. There's the cry then from the supporters. What's Simon Count going to try and do here? He's looking to play a dead weight ball. Has he got there? If he gets there, he could win it.
Needs to peg, can't peg.
Just drifted back. Jimmy Hynes up for one. Referee points straight down to the man in blue. Showing no signs of any problems dealing with the crowd and dealing with the occasion. Jimmy Hynes. Off he goes, looking for 2. Looks to me as though he could be getting 2.
Big chance. Big chance. Oh, he's got 2 now. Good ball, Jimmy.
Well, the cry is getting louder and louder for Jimmy Hynes, so more people might be just having a little slight wager on perhaps one of the outsiders who's still left in the competition.
Well, the crowd love an underdog, don't they? And Jimmy's definitely an underdog today in this field. Many people wouldn't have heard of Jimmy Hynes before, but he's a good player from the Manchester area, well respected, can't be taken lightly. But Simon will be big favourite on the heat. Probably a 1-4 on shot. But he's left Simon a bit of room here. Simon needs to take advantage, and he has done.
Yeah, play one just a foot behind the jack. See what Jimmy can do here in trying to retrieve the situation for him. Looks at it, moves quickly off the foot, and now fancies its chances. Fancies its chances, Andy Kearns.
Yeah, it's big effort, this goes in. Gotta go in. Good ball, Jimmy Hynes.
He's got Simon Count racking his brains at the moment, thinking what does he do to break him.
Well, he's turned his peg, he's coming out finger, he should peg up a little bit, wants the jack.
Don't think he can do it at the speed, no.
Come up all that.
7-point advantage now, 13-6 to Jimmy Hynes.
Beginning to look a little bit dark for Simon. Won't give up though. Won't give up at this stage of the game. You never go home and hosed at 13.
Here he comes into the West Stand where we're bringing the pictures and the commentary from. As our crowd just moves around a little bit. Seen 1 or 2 games completed in the quarter-final stages. Just a couple of games left on the green. It's Jimmy Hynes plays a weight, and again he's fairly satisfied with his lead, showing a decent level of consistency. Now then, Simon Count got a better road.
Better road, better length, good ball. First time really stepped in on this mark. Jimmy's attacking it, playing through the end, trying to hit something, got the jack off. What a great hit.
Well, he's striding out now, isn't he? Really pushing himself out, Jimmy Hynes. Simon Coupe just getting ready to deliver the ball. The jack's gone, so there's no score, but what he's using it is a little bit of a practice ball for him as the crowd watch on to see what's going on. But Jimmy Hynes' confidence is growing. Not only is he playing well, he's just struck off the jack there with Simon Coupe lying on to keep the score in his favour, 13-6.
That's a great strike from Jimmy. Wasn't certain to hit the jack off. Some may have just played over the weight to try and make two, but no, Jimmy was more comfortable with the out and out strike, and why not when you can hit him like that. So the end was dead. Replayed. Jimmy leads the jack and the ball. But he's not let a good one here. And letting bags of room for Simon.
Down he goes, Coupe. Looking to get some consistency back into his game, hoping to get a run with the jack.
Stepped in, took advantage of the poor lead. Jimmy's running after this. Jimmy fancies it. Jimmy thinks he's going to beat it. Oh, what a great effort.
Oh, fantastic effort. Just didn't have a foot extra in the running.
No.
If he had, he would have been taking him out.
But what he has done is made it difficult for Simon to get another, which is always your first aim. If you're going to lose the end, make sure it's only a single.
So Simon Coupe gets the jack back. And we'll look at where he thinks he wants to go, pick his spot, and try to claw back his 13-7 deficit in this quarter-final.
Well, he's every time he's got in there, he's gone for a corner and failed to get in. Maybe it's time to try something a little different, maybe go very short. But no, he's playing finger peg towards the northwest corner. Fairly straight mark, all downhill.
Watching it carefully, won't go past the jack, so he's going to have a decent ball here for me.
Just sliding a little bit, and that's what they do there.
I want to get the length right here. Once you've gone past the jack, you go further and further away, just as what happened to Jimmy there.
This time he's missed the road, I think.
And overplayed.
Getting some advice from his friends in the crowd. Just a yard, Jim, that's all. And they're right, that is all that ails it. It's two balls, plenty of gaps as well. Duncan gaps, they're called them.
Hard to beat. Needs a perfect weight. Road will be right. Has improved the road. Has he pulled one out here?
Everything's different.
He's pulled one out for me here.
Yeah, good ball, Jimmy Hynes.
Oh, he's playing like a man. He really is. Banging full, Jimmy Hynes. No nerves, no tension. Keeps producing the balls. The two players are a little laugh and a little bit of a chat to each other. Jimmy Hynes goes 14-7 up.
Going back to that part of the green where Simon keeps changing his peg, trying to get at it thumb peg instead of finger. And Jimmy's nearly led one, only nearly, a couple of feet short. And Simon's followed him for the first time. Just needs to peg. That's all it needs. Yeah, good ball.
Can't get all to the game though yet, Simon Coupe. That's what he'll be going through his mind. Not being able to dominate, not being able to get a run against his opponent. Jimmy looking to pass his own, needs to pass his own, hasn't done so. Leaves Simon Coupe on with a chance of a double.
Should be a big chance as well. Shouldn't be any problem, just replicating what he's just done.
A round peg, keep away from the front balls.
Length required, that's all. And he's got it.
2 to Coupe.
Now then, 9:14, closing that gap.
Down with the footer, has another little look, thinks about completely a different area of the green, I think. Just making his decision, not yet delivered it out. Crowd watching, looking at one or two things that might be happening around the country and the world of sport. Checking the programs, checking the betting slips, checking the odds, finding out who they make fancy in the closing stages. We're heading towards the semi-finals. Our game on at the moment is a quarter-final game. Jimmy Hynes 14-9 in front against Simon Coupe, who could be a little bit overplayed here.
Just gone a yard or so past. He not really nailed any leads just yet. He just won earlier in the game in the full corners. He led a 6-inch ball which promptly got beaten the first time out, but since then never played a lead, and Jimmy's been stepping in. Going at it finger peg,
And he's got one.
and he's stepped in.
Yeah, full credit to him. And he's striking. Simon Coupe striking, so he needs a hit because there'll be plenty of room for two if he doesn't hit.
Close. Got the gap.
He's left a chance for two, and he should be taking this two, Jimmy Hynes. He will see this as a big opportunity to really put severe pressure under one of the hot pot favourites, Simon Coupe, and that's two for me for Jimmy Hynes. No problem. 16-9 in front. The British Parks Merit winner this season. And at the moment, looking confident that he's going to produce another upset.
It's going to be a massive upset if Jimmy can keep hold of this lead. Absolutely massive. Simon Coupe won nearly everything there is to win on this green, and Jimmy, a virtual unknown, came to a field of the British Parks Merit to get into this competition. A lot would say it's arguably the weakest of the competitions. I'm not sure that's a fair thing to say, but that's the perception. But no, he's took his rightful place in this event, and at the minute he's putting one of the big favourites to the sword. 16-9 in front.
Yeah, well, he's just managed to pull the end in his favour, Count, but it's not the best. And Jimmy, how he's playing, will get closer with his second ball than his first and win the end with one ball to play. Good recovery ball from Jimmy Hynes. Simon Count thinking again, what do I play? One, testing one. Is he looking to strike, or is he just asking if it's one?
He's asking if it was one. He's just going to reach at the end. Reaching, wants a contact on the ball. Wants the ball. Not the jack. I bet he's give him two. Could be two now.
Well, it's one still as we were. Didn't change the end. But Jimmy Hynes is 4 away from one of his biggest achievements in the game, knocking out one of the favourites to win this tournament. Of course, winning the British Parks Merit would be a great achievement, but to reach the semi-final of this tournament and take out Simon Count will register a fantastic performance from Jimmy Hynes. But the game is far from won as Simon Count tries to readjust, tries to get himself going, motivate himself for a big comeback. Jimmy Hynes just strokes it out and then has a little rub of his hands, watches the ball, and for me, his delivery is just teasing Simon Coupe at the moment. But Simon Coupe on a good day would just eat that for dinner, wouldn't he?
He would. He's quite a lot of room there. Simon wouldn't normally even think twice about beating that ball, but at the minute, just struggling a little bit. We've all been there. You lose your length, a few things go against you and they prey on your mind. But Simon's replied with a decent ball there. He's put a pressure back on Jimmy, but there's still room for him.
Well, if
It's
Jimmy,
all right, this.
yeah, he drops down towards the jack. Great second ball, and He's playing like a real winner at the moment, Jimmy Hynes. We're reaching the 40-minute mark of the game, 17-9 up, on for one, making Simon Coupe play the perfect length ball. Now he's urging it forward and not quite sure he's reached.
No, short, can't win short.
Jimmy Hynes edging ever closer to the semi-final. Kept himself to himself, just got about his business. As Andy Kaz has been saying in commentary, he's a player that not many people know about, but he knows how to play this game. Simon Coupe still smirking and smiling, but he just keeps thinking, how's Jimmy doing it? What are you doing, Jimmy? What's your medicine you're taking?
Well, he's giving Simon a bit of his own medicine. Like this, he does this to players all up and down the country, does Simon in competitions, and it's very rare he's on the receiving end of a game like this. Jimmy's playing really well. Simon not just playing at his best, but still can't take anything away from Jimmy at the minute. Putting pressure on Simon with every ball, always beating his leads, always playing one there and thereabout. That's all you can do. Well, road's right, just needs a length. Small like it.
Yeah, found one. This will be a heartbreaker for Simon Coupe if Jimmy Hynes responds.
I think if Jimmy beats this ball, it'll be game over.
There's a prediction. Has he reached?
Nope. Got to reach.
Simon Coupe's in. Root to edge, past the front two balls for a double. Take him into double figures. Going round them, he's not going to cause any damage. If you wait, he gets two.
Good ball.
Two great
really
balls. Best two balls he's bowled for a long time. And can that just change the format of the game for Simon Coupe, who finds himself 11-18 down.
I think that'll give him a little bit of confidence and a little bit of hope. Might just be able to raise his game, but he's always got in at this point of the green and then struggled with a lead. And that's what he needs now. He's absolutely desperate for a good lead. If he can put Jimmy under some pressure, who knows?
Deep into the corner, one of the main entrances of the green where you come into the Waterloo. On the terrace inside. Coming in, not quite sure he's reached.
It's not reached and it's not on the road, but apart from that, would have been okay.
Well, he won't be happy with that, Simon Coupe. He's not happy with his game either. He knows he's been playing a lot better than he is today, but that's how it is. His opponent stood his ground, kept his composure. He's in a tricky end of the green, and this one might be in the gutter.
This goes off, don't worry about that.
There it goes, quicker into the gutter.
Very hard part of the green. Anywhere within a yard of the edge, you're off.
Looking for improvement to count two. To try and just get into the head of Jimmy Hynes that he's not home and dry yet, Simon Coupe.
Not just on the road, but not easy balls to beat there. They look a long way off, but believe me, anything within a yard of that jack could easily go off. And has he overcorrected? I think he's overcorrected, took far too much running out. Would have been better chucking it off the green than leaving it short.
And two hands go up for the man in red, Simon Coupe, so he's just got a couple of doubles back. 13-18, and I'm pretty sure there's only one area that he'll try to go now, and that is distance.
I think so. I don't necessarily think it's the right thing to do with Jimmy. As I said earlier, very good in the corners. I think he'd be better taking him up an edge, but Simon's first option is to go a distance.
And wait to see where the other end that's left on the green is finishing off before he delivers the ball. The jack. First to 21, 18-13. Coupe leading out. It's Hines that's in front. Down he goes to the corner.
Long way, thumb peg, bias to the crown. Pegs a little bit, then runs straight and then falls against the bias at the finish.
Well, if the pace is good, the land will do for me.
Yeah, it's not bad. He'll just pass the jack, which is okay. Not a lot wrong with that.
No, not for that distance. Very, very good lead, Simon Cowper. Is he coming into form at a very important stage of the game?
Well, this is a big end, really. A massive end. Jimmy can't reach. He's short. Suddenly got shortitis.
1.5 is the cry. That's 1.5 yards short for Jimmy Hynes. But Simon Count will be looking to get another one very, very close.
He's okay with this, you know. Okay with this, homing in on the jack. Look at that, what a good ball.
Terrific ball, lies 2. Games, scoreboard's changing at the moment.
There's everything for reaching though. It's important Jimmy reaches. Can't win it short, it's impossible.
Well, he's definitely passed his own.
Now then, can it fall back?
It's not quite there.
Just over the bar.
2.
Decent effort. 2, 15-18, it's nearly a game again.
And we know where we think he's going to head. Back into the corner.
I think he'll go deep into this corner as well. Finger peg into the southwest corner.
Yeah, the crowd just having a little chat between themselves in the background, thinking, can they see one of the fancied players for the tournament come back from a very, very big deficit to claw himself into the semi-final of this Flow Fit Champion of Champions here at the Waterloo Hotel in Blackpool.
Has decided to go thumb into that corner. Very, very tricky mark. Very easy to miss the road. Needs to reach. Needs to run this ball. Needs to run another yard or so and it's a good one. Not so bad where the jack is.
See whether Jimmy doesn't fall short, which he did with his first ball on the last end.
I think the pace is reasonable here. Misses that ball, it's a good one. Oh, it's trickling on and on. I think it's gone out. That's done very bad, that ball. Seem to find a lot of running in that last yard.
Well, he just needs a 2 foot on his front ball and he has a real good one. And he's got a 2 foot on his front ball and that will count.
Yeah, that's a good ball there.
Very good ball from Simon Cowper. He's clawing himself back in the game. Jimmy Hynes knows it's an important stage for him. Can he produce one to take it within sight of victory? He's definitely reached.
Certainly reached. I was going to say it's too far, if anything. Certainly reached too far out the back. Is it another brace?
Well, if it is, he's on a run of 2s. And he's right in the game. It's 2 here, 17-18, even if it's only 1. He's clawed himself back from what looked to be an exit for him in the middle stages of the game. Still looking. Jimmy thinks it's only 1 and Simon agrees.
Simon agrees.
So Count keeps hold of the jack. 16-18 for the man leading out, Simon Count, the George Masters winner and the North Lanxham Filed Merit winner, the winner of a host of tournaments this season. But he goes a little bit further into the corner.
Deep into the corner now. Again, thumb peg. Right into the apex of the corner. Line's good. All about pace. I think he's played a real ball here. This is a real one, by the way.
Now he is finding it. He is finding the rhythm. And he's full credit to him. He's stuck in. He wasn't having the best of times. But now he's beginning to test what the resolve Jimmy Hynes has.
Just underneath. Won't peg uphill. Decent ball though.
Yeah, decent second, as you say. Simon, ball in hand. Counts 2 here, he's level.
Well, it's a little bit lower than his first, further as well, but he may sit on Jimmy's ball.
That's what he's trying to do, he's trying to bend it in.
Oh, just missed it.
Well, is Jimmy any good at striking?
Yeah, he's not bad. I think he'll reach at it. He'll play a couple of yards over, try and sit that ball out or run the jack through. A lot of options.
yet to deliver it, composing himself on the mat, going 60 yards, and he has struck. It's a long strike, but here it goes. He's watching it, still watching it, still watching it. Oh, watch it all the way past. 1
inches off.
Yeah, 1 to count. Game on, as they say. 21 up wins the game. Simon Coupe is closer now than he's ever been in this particular game against Jimmy Hynes in the quarter-final.
I think he was one end from being out. If Jimmy had got 19 or 20, I couldn't see Simon coming back. But all of a sudden, he's found that extra gear that all these top players have, and he's just motored back into the game. He's 2 ends from home, same as Jimmy now. 4 good bowls, and he's in the semi-final of the 2016 Floor Fit Champion of Champions. On thumb peg, back into the southwest corner, difficult mark. If he's roaded, it's a good one. If he's roaded, it's a real one, by the way. Nothing wrong with this ball.
The crowd backers are in good voice for the first time really in the game, and Jimmy just hits his hands together, thinks he's played too far. Simon Coupe now really is pressurising Jimmy Hynes, and he could be going in front after this next end. He lies 1 on, second ball's about to come. Not a very good first ball from his opponent.
Well, same again from Simon, and all of a sudden Jimmy's in a pile of trouble. You wouldn't have thought that 20 minutes ago. Who's to far with this? Missed that ball. Oh, he would have nearly knocked him in.
Could be off the green with it now.
I think it is.
So, will he play striking again?
Well, he might as well. He may as well. He's a good striker. He only just missed at the last end by 1 inch or so. Going for gold.
It's a long, long way for hit. But here he goes, launches it, watches. Wasn't far off last time, still looking at it.
Watching it. Got it! Oh, hell of a ball!
What a hit from Jimmy Hynes. The crowd erupts here at the Waterloo Hotel in Blackpool, and he could have just really put himself very, very close now to the semi-final. Simon Coupe was counting 1. It wasn't a very good second ball from Coupe. It allowed Hines a chance to strike 60 yards the distance, and bang, he hit the jackpot.
Wow, what a strike that is. With a little less pace, he would have stayed on and made 2, but you beggars can't be choosers at this late stage. Every egg of birds and all that business. Jimmy Hynes, what a strike. Simon will be kicking himself though, should have made another. Should have been late 2, so Jimmy couldn't have done that, but he's going back to the part of the green he's had so much success on. Thumb peg, bias to the crown.
Do for me, Andy.
Wants to run a bit.
Yeah, it has. It stopped very quickly. Perhaps that little run in the green that was on earlier is just going out of it a little bit like the morning conditions what the players had to contend with as the temperature changes here in Blackpool at the Waterloo Hotel.
And Simon's turned over. He's gone finger peg, but it needs to run. It can't win. Cannot win short. 2 yards short, and the crowd were weeing it, they're woeing it. They want this underdog to win.
Well, he needs a better ball, and I'm not sure he's got one.
Well, if he hits his own, it's better now.
Oh dear, game on. He's made one real good one out of a bad one.
Eli's game.
Simon Coupe needs one
Eli's game.
Save the game. He looks to be far back for me.
Needs to miss that ball.
Listen at the crowd.
2! Wow, what a win! Jimmy Hynes, the biggest win of your career so far. Great performance from the underdog.
Well, Jimmy Hynes started out as a rank outsider on the day. He would have been even a bigger outsider to win the heat against Simon Coupe. The British Parks Merit winner though storms into the semi-final. He beats Simon Coupe, takes the applause of the crowd, and Jimmy Hynes into the last 4, winning 21-17.
And so a wonderful result there for Jimmy Hynes, beating the past winner from 2014, Simon Coupe, by 21 points to 17. And he joins 3 other players in the semi-finals, and what a list they are. Gary Ellis, the number 1 seed, who's facing the number 13 seed and the winner of the Senior Merit that we saw on our TV screens earlier this year, Matt Gilmore from Merseyside. And Jimmy Hynes is rewarded with a semi-final up against Glyn Cookson from Cheshire, the number 12 seed. Glyn Cookson was a runner-up way back in 1997, and he's the man who also put out the number 2 seed in this competition, Greg Smith, in an enthralling match which we caught on our cameras earlier. And also he put out a real legend of the game in round 2, Noel Burrows, who won this competition back in 1978 and 1980, before some of these players are actually born, while Cookson beat him by 21 points to 14. And it's now 4 players who are looking for the final major trophy of the season. And the Jimmy Hynes versus Glyn Cookson semi-final will be our feature match in our next programme. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.